Barev, Hayastan, and hello Eurovision fans. It is William calling from wiwibloggs, and Armenia has revealed their Eurovision 2024 act and song. The act is LADANIVA, and the song is Jako. Shall we talk about it? Let's do this! LADANIVA is a two-person duo consisting of the Armenian vocalist Jacqueline Bagdasarian and the French multi-instrumentalist Louis Thomas. They are blending Armenian folk with global influences. From traditional Balkan melodies to the rhythms of Maloya, jazz, and reggae. They take lots of inspiration from their travels across Latin America, Africa, and the island of Reunion, where famously the figure skater Surya Bonali was said to be from, but it later emerged she was not. The song is Jako, which is Jacqueline's nickname. I'm reading this on the wiwibloggs website, and she says, quote, "They used to call me Jako when I was little. Growing up, I have always been told that girls should behave, be humble, dress normally, not talk too much, and not do crazy things." She's here to criticize the imposition of artificial rules and restrictions by society, which she believes leads girls to forget their true selves, and that they're constantly dictated to about how to behave and who to be. I can relate, honey. And the lyrics includes lines like, "They tell me, Jako, be humble, don't talk too much, don't stay too quiet, wear this, open this, close that, behave like a girl. But I am a free girl, so I will dance and you will watch." Well, we will watch. I am putting in my earphones. All right. Hitting sa lay. Oh, looking through that lace curtain. Beautiful woman. Ooh, bite that apple, baby. Oh, making an entrance. Grabbing some more fruit. Oh, chess pieces. Oh, she's multitasking. Hey, Jako. Hey. She sews. Ooh. Okay. She is in total control of herself. Spinning. Making this man play that trumpet. Adi. I'll follow you. She's so good looking. Are those pomegranate? That's my favorite book of the Bible, Song of Solomon. They got some pomegranates. Very sensual. Okay. She's very playful. Oh, that's the French multi-instrumentalist, who is very handsome. Get all those pomegranates, girl. She is stroking a cock and being chased by pomegranate. You just want to sound back. Oh, I can't do all that. Woo! She loves a nice rug. Textile queen. Sew and slay. Hoo! Oh, wow. She's light, but she's forceful. She is strong, but she is playful. And she's back with the cock again. Our girl is living for the rooster. You know, I was born the year of the rooster in the Chinese Vietnamese zodiac. So this is vibing with me. There's a lot going on here. Like a whole lot. Let me tell you what my first reaction is. It harks back to the days when Armenia showed up at Eurovision and it said, we don't care about having the super produced, super slick song. We want to bring something that showcases our culture, our rhythm, our fire. I'm thinking Yan Yan. I'm thinking even Imi Boom Boom had that. I love that folk sound, that Armenian identity. They're giving us that. They are giving us the folk sound, but it's not rough, it's polished. Yes, it's a little messy, but a little messy can be fun. You know, Moldova 2018, Dorados, that was a very Moldovan sounding entry. People were like, whatever. Then it came top 10 because it was one of these things you wanted to watch, you wanted to discover. I'm getting discovery vibes here. I want to see how they translate this song to the stage because it's fun. It's in your face. It's loud. It's messy. It's a little chaotic. And it's got sounds I would not hear in my normal life. And that makes me smile. That makes me happy. It feels fresh is the point. I also have to say, Jako, you are gorgeous. She is a beautiful woman. The makeup, the face, the drama, the big old eyes you just want to look into, the way she moves her body, the way she strokes that rooster, the way she runs and is followed by pomegranates. Y'all, for real? You gotta read Song of Solomon in the Bible. The things they do when they talk about the pomegranate between a man and a woman, honoring that marriage. Look, this is sensual, is the point. This is sensual. There's a lot working here. Now, as an MP3, as a song, would I loop this? Probably not. This is not the song I would listen to on the way to work. It's just not. But when I see it, when I see the music video, and indeed when I see it on the stage probably, that's when it's gonna come to life for me. Again, I go back to Dorados. I don't listen to that song, but it was one of my favorite at Eurovision 2018 because of the visuals. I think this has a lot of built-in moments for staging. She's already showing us what she can do with her body, how she can move, how she can be playful and expressive. I love that the multi-instrumentalist, Lewis, her partner in crime. I love how he, is able to work his own thing. Now, you can't play live instruments on stage, we all know that, but he can work it visually because he's very handsome. Now, I want to read some comments from the wiwibloggs website. This is Apricot Stone. Oh my goodness, let me tell you, this is another example, Apricot Stone. That entry from 2010, that was one of those moments where you're like, only Armenia would do that. Who else is gonna put a big old apricot on the stage? It looked a little vaginal, not gonna lie. Who else is gonna do that with traditional music and make it come to life? Armenia killed it, loved that. Apricot Stone says, yay! Finally, we're leaving dark, polished songs era, I hope, and sending something truly Armenian. If you've ever been to the traditional Armenian party, then you know this is the music we play there. I can't be happier. Look, there's nothing wrong with polished songs. Let's be for real. Brunette was polished and Brunette was a slay. But I do love how this feels very Armenian. Musica says, this feels authentic and not like a Swedish production, with some obligatory ethnic sounds added to it. It's a tad repetitive, but it will stand out, purely because it is so happy and unpretentious. I agree. Paul Legend Godnova says, reminds me of the first Armenian-Georgian entries. A really good vibe and a unique addition to this year's ESC. Lawrence Gibb writes, I absolutely love this. It's so joyful. I know I'll be shouted down, but this, to me, will stand out against the glut of tedious dance tracks and the look at me, I'm funny entries. A bit jazzy, some ethnic, and pure bounce. Giorgio says, this will be a raging hit with viewers at home. This is what locals want to see at Eurovision. A great party song with lots of ethnic flair. Armenia will do better this year than last year, and I loved and voted for Brunette. This is Frau Loch. A song like this was still missing for me this year. It's a sound that is part of the European diversity and belongs at Eurovision. I totally agree. It was this type of sound that made me want to follow Eurovision back in 2009, 2010. And I feel like it's not been done so raw and so in your face lately. It just feels pure and true. And like we're at the village fair and our girl Jako is throwing it down. And you know Armenia can do staging. You know Armenia knows how to do staging because when they hit, and I cannot wait to see how they hit with this. This is Lean Dirt Jan. Oh, it's precious, it's joyous, hopeful, optimistic, and cultural. Love that Armenia brings this to the world. Love that there's an actual LADANIVA in the music video. That's an old car. I want this in the final. This is Fizz Punk. It's a nice entry, only it's too messy and trying too much, having a super happy image overall. Older works from the duo had more appreciation from me. Hope they will make Armenia proud at ESC 24. And this is Paul Reeson giving us some analysis. Paul says, oh wow, I was not expecting that. Marina Satti number 2. Ethnic, energetic, fresh. I love the Armenian language in the song, but I find it a bit too repetitive. I feel the comparison with Greece's Zari is inevitable. Zari is more modern and contemporary in its ethnicness. I find LADANIVA's song too ethnic and, to be honest, a bit repetitive. Still, well done to Armenia. I prefer that to the pop songs they usually send. I need to see it staged and performed to tell how well it can go. It's one of the songs that are too crazy for staging. Song-wise, a lot of people from Eastern Europe and the Caucasus will relate. I feel it is qualifying unless they do an over-the-top staging. Oh, that's interesting. I kind of feel like it should do an over-the-top staging. I feel like they should bring out a big old pomegranate and have LADANIVA dancing and singing inside. I don't know, this is going to be a visual feast. I think all the food they were giving us here, they were giving us lots of food at that table. They had those fruits running down the street. So what they're suggesting is feast. Visual feast. Will Armenia qualify for the grand final of Eurovision 2024? Well, in semi-final 2, we have these countries. In the first half, it's Albania, Armenia, Austria, Czechia, Denmark, Greece, Malta, and Switzerland. And in the second half, it's Belgium, Estonia, Georgia, Israel, Latvia, Netherlands, Norway, San Marino. Let me tell you something. Over the past 5 editions of Eurovision, there is only one country that has qualified from the second position in the running order, and it was Armenia with Brunette. They overcame second position in the starting order and qualified. So you chew on that stat. As we discuss qualification, I think this could be anywhere and it's gonna pop out, even if it was next to Greece. Now, in the first half, we have Greece, and a lot of people are making this comparison. Even if you put them back to back, which producers would not do, they are sonically different to each other. They really are. This is not a rap song. This does not have the Greek feel. These feel very different to me, and visually, you know that Armenia is going to draw on Armenian motifs, Armenian textiles, Armenian instrumentation to make itself stand out. I'm really not worried. Yeah. Will it qualify though? Let's see. Ain't nothing else gonna sound like this. Ain't nothing else gonna sound like this. We've obviously got to hear Jako live, see how she moves live, but based on the music video, I think we're in a good position here. This semifinal is really tough to predict. But I don't know, Armenia this feels like they're gonna do something very special, so I'm gonna stay positive. All right, well, that's what we think. What do you think? Is Armenia going to the grand final of Eurovision 2024? Do you love the way Jako sings, the way she moves? And what about that multi-instrumentalist, Louis Lewis? Shout out to him. Let us know here on wiwibloggs, and we will see you later. Shnora Karlutia. See ya. Bye.